Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Bug Fables, where the next thing we need to do is hit the gym. Or hit some guys in the gym. I've got to take a look at my medals. Oh, I did something clever at the end of last episode, didn't I? Well, this will be fun. Right, and I've got tons of TP. So let's use some. Alright, let's see, you get another turn. So let's do some of that. And you can also help finish this guy off. Oh, you did 0. That's bad. Well, rats. This is a waste of a turn, because Kabu's gonna deal a ton. Alright, Kabu is berserked. I forgot about that. Until I started the fight. And then I didn't plan for it well. I should take a look at my whole metal loadout. Yeah, we'll do another Hurricane Toss. Try to speed things up. Get rid of that guy. And sure. 5 damage. No problem. And why don't you relay to V this time? You can still deal some good basic damage. Ouch. Ouch. Even with a block, it's still an ouch. All ouch all the time. Alright, but you get an overkill ouch on the way out. This was a room that I remember not enjoying the platforming of the first time I played it, but I think it's actually not that hard. Probably, technically. I just have to get the crank spinning. And I have to jump on here. And then I think you can always bounce into the center of the next one. And so that's like, oops, the key to victory, except for the spikes at the top of that, I guess, made it a little bit more troublesome. Oh, and I missed that one. I got greedy and tried to do it when it was already on its way out. Alright, just gotta be patient. Wait for it to get right in the center. There we go. Same thing here. Oh, look at Kabu bouncing on that thing. Oh, I was down there for a bit, and then I wasn't. Also, V could fly. Could I take advantage of that? I don't think I've ever tried that before. No, because I have to leave the thing spinning, and so I can't use V's flying capability when we're still using this thing's spinning capability. There we go. Okay, and now we're up here. Oh, and the Beamerang even hit this guy on the way back to stun him. So that's pretty great. And I forgot to look at my medals, because I'm a genius. Alright. Let's deal some damage. And then let's deal some more damage. Think you've got some shields up? Kablam! 5 damage. Take that. And you're gone. Alright, this guy only has 1 defense. You can deal a little bit. Jumpy, you can deal a little bit more. Ha! Is that all you got? Foolish cricket. You joined the wrong group of bandit ruffians. We're guarding a key that I need to enter the cafeteria. So that's the next place I need to go. And I still have a bunch of TP left. I don't think we need to heal or anything. Also, I'm not even sure if there's any fights in the cafeteria. The cafeteria is just like a little platforming section, possibly. Let's go take a look. And I think it's going to lead to the final history book that I need. Because I've got 3 of the history books, and I need a 4th one. There's a blue one, I think. They're all crazy different colors. And I think I need to stand on the tables, which I think I already adjusted or something. And then I can, like, bounce up here, and I don't know, this whole section's a little crazy. Oh! It's a bomber dude. Hello, bomber dude. How would you like to get in a fight? The answer is, he would like that very much. I might be putting words in his mouth, but I'm sure it's fine. And we haven't done a frigid coffin in a while. Let's try it out. Alright, had to concentrate in order to do it properly, but I did it. And then we don't get to take any damage. Haha! You can take some damage, though. You can take some more damage. Alright, Kabu is a berserker. Is viable, at least for the moment. Why don't you relay to V? Haven't even really had to take advantage of my first plating very much. I hit the wrong button, but you weren't going to deal any damage anyway. Okay, so we have all the history books, so now we can go up to the library and place them in the correct order, and that does something that releases a crank that we can then turn in order to cause the bridge to break or something, and then that causes something, 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 so I'll meet you after all of that puzzling and platforming. Alright, after having done those platforming things, now we are here at the doorway. Let's put V in front and do a hurricane toss, as we do. And let's have you break through that defense. And let's have you relay to V to finish this guy off. And I guess you can't relay to Kabu or anything, so I think, no, you can't deal any damage, can you? Oh well. That's fine. Alright, Kabu got frozen. Not a problem. Let's do another hurricane toss, since we like doing that. And sure, we'll just relay to V to do some more damage. Alright, Chompy, do your thing. Chomp! Chompy's thing is chomping, by the way. In case you weren't sure, perhaps you're new to the series and could not figure out what does a little chomper named Chompy do. And the answer is Chompy chomps. And now you know. Alright, so this opens like a shortcut door over here, I think, or something. And we're about to face Ultimax, and I guess I did just use some TP. So let's talk to Venus. And in Ultimax's battle tank, does my current metal setup work? Let's take a look really quick. Actually, I don't need Bug Me Not right now, and I don't need Quick Flee. And are there any other things that I do or don't need? I do have Hard Charge available. Berserker could still work. First Plating will still work. Status Booster may or may not be worth it. TP Saver's good. It'd be nice to put on TP Core, so that I could use lots and lots of skills during all this. And then we've got Super B to V. So yeah, I'm not sure that Status Booster is going to be key during this one, so let's swap that out for TP Core. And is there anything else for 2? I could do Empower or something for Leaf. Sure, Leaf's going to be doing some support. Let's have him Empower V. Alright, that seems pretty good. Alright, so I think we'll see the Wasp King getting away, and then he'll throw in Ultimax to stop us in a brief cutscene. How come we don't have that ability? I have to get keys to unlock doors. Meanwhile, he sees a key door, and he just goes kablam. Make it quick and painful. Alright. General Ultimax in your battle tank. Alright, Via's first plating, so I'm not really worried here at the beginning. So let's start off with Hard Charge. Kabu's berserked, so obviously he's just going to be attacking constantly and dealing a fair amount of damage. And I think you might as well go ahead and Empower V during first turn, so that she'll be super duper attacking. Alright. there was my one block from, what do you call? But now V is super duper powerful. So let's, actually, let's go ahead and spy. Just to know what this tank is like. Pretty sure it has defense, since it's a tank. It does. Alright, so let's dispense justice in the form of a Hurricane Toss. 8765. That's a fair amount of justice, if I do say so myself. And I do. Alright, you were calling for help. That's a little bit problematic. Let's see. Since you have 2 defense, Kabu, how would you like to do some honors here? Alright, you almost got rid of it. Chompy will be able to finish it off. And V still has enough hit points that she could go ahead and hard charge now. And then Leaf could maybe go ahead and feed her an omelet just to make sure that she's in good shape. And then Chompy can do his thing. There we go. Alright, and I did sufficient blocking to ensure that we're not dead. See? Nobody's dead. Alright. And now it'd be great to go ahead and... 8765 was what? 1326? We won't be killing the boss this turn that way, so I think actually it might make more sense to use some healing. How much healing do we need? Are we up to Cherry Pie? 8 HP for the party? Yeah, and 5 TP? Yeah, it'll just help ensure that things go smoothly. So let's just go ahead and do that to get everybody's hit points back in good shape. And then, in another couple of rounds, this thing will go down no problem. Because, yeah, V could have dealt 4 more with an Empower, but that wouldn't have been enough, and then I'd be a little bit worried that all of a sudden, during this round, we take too much damage. Which maybe would have been unfounded, as it turns out. V... Yeah, I think you could just do a Hurricane Toss unbuffed. It'll get us close. It's fine. We don't have to work things out perfectly. And actually, would Icefall deal anything to either of these guys? Let's find out, since I've got plenty of TP. Started selecting Ice Rain, which I guess I could have done, actually. But there goes the tank. And if the tank goes away, apparently the helper goes away as well. But the battle's not over. We still have to fight Ultimax himself. Chompy, go get him! He is a weakling. He's kind of like Zote and Hollow Knight. A lot like him, actually. Oh, we still had some missiles from the sky back from the tank phase. So I guess that's something. And since I can just blow through TP, we'll just use all of my most powerful attacks. Try to finish this guy off in one round. But I am pretty powerful at the moment, as you might be able to tell. Hey, Leaf can do the finishing move for once. That doesn't happen all that often with this particular build. And 29 XP is nothing to sneeze at. Okay, and we get an achievement. Hooray. Leaf, freeze him. Aha! That works. Okay, then we send the signal for the reinforcements. Here comes the cavalry. And yeah, a bit of cutscene stuff. Vanessa is going to give us the Flame Brooch. And then I need to go back to the Ant Kingdom because there's actually some side quests I haven't done that have to be triggered in different ways before they appear in the quest board. So I'm going to go ahead and get those things set up. So I will meet you guys in a bit. First up, back at home, we need to talk over here to get some more medals. Oh, the Mother Chomper gives us a reward, HP plus, nice. General Ultimax, HP Core, ooh, nice. And a Victory Buzz for, and the Zommoth, oh, Antlion Jaws, wow. Okay, that's actually some pretty good stuff. I have 59 medal points and somehow I'm using them all. And I might want to rework some of it. Let's just see where they're all going. I guess a lot of it's going into TP right now, and I didn't even use all of my TP the last time around. So I could take some of that off. And most things are going to be armored, so at this point, rather than Power Exchange, which is going to reduce V's defense, maybe it just makes sense to put on Antlion Jaws instead, which will give her basically the attack bonus without the defense penalty. So that could be a good one. I still like all of those. First plating at this point, well, it depends on what I'm going to be doing. Mostly in boss battles and things, like ignoring a single attack is not a big deal. I think HP Core will be better during long battles. And finally, is there anything else good for 2? Power was good. Break could be good in certain situations. I think actually I'd prefer to have Quick Flee and Bug Me Not back on, because I'm going to be doing some traveling around. Okay, so in my previous playthrough, I did not play spy cards, but it turns out I think that there's a quest related to it. So I think we're going to need to do that. Also, I never picked up the bounties to add them to my quest list, and so we need to do that as well, so that I don't forget about them. So, False Monarch, yes. Devourer, yes. Tidal Worm, yes. Peacock Spider, yes. I don't have crystal berries to buy any more of those metals, but let's go talk to Carmina. And I know how to play spy cards, but I'll go through it with you. Alright. Decks are built from your enemy's spy data. I do love spying. You get a boss card, a mini card, and a bunch of attackers. And we have a bunch of spy data. And so I'm going to say please teach us, just so that he goes through how this goes, so that you all can follow along. You play using a deck of 15 cards. There are 4 types: attacker, effect, mini-boss, and boss. And there's some examples. Seedling is an attacker, Numbnail is an effect card, Zasp is a mini-boss, Spider is a boss. Attackers are basic. They add an amount to your attack counter. They're pretty cheap to play. Effect cards can have many different effects. Here's a few keywords. Numb. One of your opponent's attacker cards is numbed. If X, conditional. If attack X, if your total attack reaches X, some condition happens. Unity. Gains attack for every member of its tribe, like a swarm of midges. You can check more effects in your discoveries. You can have as many repeated copies of attacker and effect cards as your deck as you want. But for mini-bosses and bosses, they'll be singular. You can only have 2 copies in your deck for mini-bosses, I see. Two mini-bosses, sorry, and no duplicates. And boss cards can only have 1 boss card. Each card has a TP cost to play it. At the end of each turn, TP is restored. And it just goes rising up. You start with 3, then 4, then 5, then 6 on each turn. Your opponent gets the same thing. Alright, and so building a deck. This, from what I've watched of it, it seems like it would be easy. But I don't actually know. I also don't know how many different things I have that are going to help me along. Let's try Mother Chomper as my boss. And then we get a couple of mini-bosses. Some of the mini-bosses work well together. So yeah, I could do like Mothva and Zasp, for example. Yeah, let's do Mothva and Zasp, sure. And then battle cards. It's important to have some cheap ones so that you can afford them. So I'm going to throw in a Zombie Ant as a 1. And let's see, I definitely am going to want to have some Chompers because they will get empowered by my boss. So we'll throw in, let's see, I get 9 more. We'll throw in 3 Chompers. Let's see. I think the Golden Seedling is like the biggest attacker card. Did I not ever spy a Golden Seedling? It doesn't seem like I have him in here. It's possible I never spied him. But let's see. Let's definitely have a 4. Let's find one that costs 3. Probably throw a numbnail in there as well. Bandit costs 3, sure. I still get 6 more cards. I don't think it's worth throwing in a bunch of leaf bugs together. Mammoth Spider's a 5, that's good. Bellastos is a 6, it's good to have a couple of the big ones. And then, honestly, I might want to... I do want to throw a numbnail in here, because they can be useful. And an iron nail has defense as well. Yeah, let's do that, and then let's grab another chomper or two. What if the wild chompers also get... Yeah, we'll try it out. This is probably not the best deck, but I think this is going to be pretty easy, especially during the first round. During a match, your cards will be shown on the left side, your opponents will be on the right side, you can only see the backs. You can tell their type through the back, so he's got a mini-boss and 2 attackers. And attacker and effect cards share the same backs, leaves you wondering, right? Ah, right, okay. So we just see 3 green backs on my 3 cards. Use as many cards as your TP allows, try to win, whoever gets the higher attack, and defense cancels out the other person's attack. Reduced to 0, we both start with 5 hit points, and I think things get numbed in order as well. Okay, but we start out with 2 TP, so I'm going to send out a chopper for 2, and then how do I end my turn? I don't actually know the buttons to play this, I've just watched other people, I need to do this. And he has 2 seedlings, so we both attack for 2, and so it's even, and nobody wins that round. And we keep our leftover cards, and I think, like, draw 2 more, yeah. And then they get shuffled back into your deck, maybe you'll see them again. Okay, so I've got 3, and here's all the things I can do. I want to hold on to Zasp until I get Mothra, hopefully. So we'll play a Bandit for 3. Oops. And this is the button that I end my turn with. And his Numbnail numbed it. Alright. Oops. Okay, and so this time I've got 4 TP. And he's got a couple of mini-bosses there, which could be pretty scary. And so I'm thinking... He's only got 4 TP, though. He might play one of them, though. Let's see, and on the next turn I'm going to have 5 TP, which means I still won't be able to play the Bellastos. I don't think it's going to work, but let's try these 2 cards together and see how it goes. Yeah, Mothra's too strong. He ended up with 3 attack power and I only had 2. Alright, and this time I have 5. We do have Zasp and Mothra. That would be very powerful. He just played one of his mini-bosses, but he has another. But let's go ahead and play Zasp and Mothra together, since we can. They're a powerful combination. And Mothra is also going to have some lifesteal, I think. So that's going to, despite the fact that I lost a round, bring my hit points back up to 5. Oops, I pressed the button, I didn't mean to. Okay, so now I've got 6. I could just play the Bellastos, but if he has like a Numbnail and the Seedling, I could be in trouble then. I could also do... Yeah, let's do Zombie Ant and Mimic Spider, which will also deal 6. But if one of them gets numbed, the Zombie Ant would get numbed first, I think. Alright, and I managed to win that round, despite the fact that he has a mini-boss card. Very nice. Let's see. With 7 here... he just has 3 attackers, so he's going to have trouble, it looks like. And so I think I could probably do something like... Do I need to use the Iron Nail? I think probably not. I think probably not. I think this is probably going to win. Right, some cards have coin flips where they may or may not have a positive side effect. And so you'll hear the coin flips winning or losing on some of his cards. I don't think I chose any cards that have those effects. There's the Mother Chomper, so we want to combine it with the Chomper. I don't have enough to play these cards together. I could do the Wild Chomper and the Iron Nail. He's got a boss card over there. This feels like it's going to be a throwaway turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to end my turn without playing any cards, and he played all three. Great. So he threw everything he had at me, and I just choose to take a loss. And now he's only going to have 3 cards next turn that'll be random, and meanwhile I'm going to have probably a good set of cards that I can do some good things with. It's still a little bit dodgy the way that this is going to go. This Bellastos is really kind of clogging my hand right now, so let's go ahead and play him in this and hope it doesn't get numbed. Alright, everything worked out. It's fine. So he's down to 1 hit point in the upper right. So if I can win one more round, I'm going to get it. And at this point, I have 10. So yeah. Let's just throw a bunch of stuff at him, and this should be no problem at all. I'm going to have so much attack power. Alright. He took it easy on me. Teach us the ropes. You won! Well done. Seems you're ready for the real thing. Alright, if you're ready for the real thing, let's get started. I think I am. I don't think there's any penalty for losing this. But just in case there is, we'll go ahead and save. And that deck was okay. It's probably good enough to win. So let's say rematch time. And yeah, I'll reuse my old deck. I think it's suboptimal, but I think it's going to be good enough to win. So yeah, here's a case where it's suboptimal. I don't have any 2s. Alright, so he's going to win very easily this first round. Alright, but then... yeah, I guess this is probably my best play. We're going to tie. So my deck's a little bit on the expensive side, so it's hard for me in the early rounds to get some good combinations of attacks. It also makes me vulnerable to getting numbed. So for example, there might be a time where he plays... hey, that worked out. He plays something that numbs my 1 strong attacker, and then I'd be out of luck. But yeah, we'll keep taking gambles with 1 strong attacker and hope that things work out. But yeah, that time the Anichus rolled a defense +2 on a coin flip, and so that negated some of my attack, and that's why he won there. Yeah, this deck is definitely too expensive, so I'll have to do some adjustments. Alright, but we're at 3 hit points apiece. And let's see, I've got 7. This'll probably work, unless I also get numbed. Yeah. Alright, great. So now I'm in the lead. And... oh yeah, perfect. No matter what he does, he's never gonna beat this. He's got a pretty strong hand there, but yeah. I thought I'd get more midgets together who gain power with one another. Okay, and now we're up to 9. So sure, let's do that. Alright, and so we win our first game of Spy Cards, for real. And so now we get sent on whole quest, so I think our logbook is going to get updated here. Excellent duel. Do we get anything for winning? Don't bring your greed into our battleground, V. Nothing more than a duel to clash wits. If you really want a prize, there's a big competition on Metal Island. You can make money playing card games? Take this, Leaf. You got the blank card. A card given by Carmina. It allows us to face the card masters of Bulgaria. Search for the 4 card masters. Can we have a tip? The first card master is old. So of course it's Chuck. Alright, when does it say logbook updated? Surely it will. Leaf's playing for the glory. I thought it was going to be a quest. Is this not a quest? Quest list. Oh yeah, it is. Card Masters of Bulgaria. I must have just missed it. Okay, so, we're now on a new quest. Alright, so I have to go meet Chuck, and I guess I'll meet you guys over there and go ahead and make a better deck, and then just come in for the gameplay. Alright, it's time for my battle with Chuck. I made a new deck. It doesn't seem like it's off to a great start, but fortunately he also only drew a 1. And so we managed to be even on the first duel. Okay, and then from here... Looks like I just have to go ahead and play Zasp and hope for the best. But he managed to get 3 defense, and so we just broke even. He got lucky with this coin toss on the Acornling. Alright, with 4, I could play Mothra and a Chomper. He's got 5 attack or effect cards. This will probably work. So let's try it out. Hooray! His Acornling didn't defend that time. And so we got it. Okay, and then I've got 5 TP I can spend, so it looks like I'm playing a Chomper and a Bandit. Alright, he's got a lot of Acornlings in there, and that one successfully defended, darn. Alright, he wins his coin flips. There's nothing I can do against RNG necessarily. I put 2 6s in this deck, I didn't realize I did that. Well, I guess we're playing one of them and hoping for the best. Oh, his Acornling flipped again! Alright, if he keeps winning coin flips, he's getting cheap cards that are nullifying a lot of my attack. And that's no good. Alright, that time the coin flip lost. Although even if it had won, I would have had enough attack that time, so... Trade-offs. I'm up to 8, so this is one of my awesome ones that he'll have no chance against. So let's go ahead and spend a super duper turn, where my Chompers get empowered by the Mother Chomper to deal extra damage. And, let's see, with 9... I could just spend all these cards. However, I think the order you play them in does matter, and you need to play your cheap cards first, because they're the ones that get numbed, I think. Alright. And we win! Hooray! I wasn't paying a lot of attention to what he was up to there. Maybe I should pay more attention to that. Against 3 attackers, this should work, even though they don't kind of work together. Yeah. So we did that, and we took out Chalk. Alright. And so with one of the card masters of Bulgaria defeated... Could I actually be getting old? You get the 1-suit card. There's 3 left. Still have some card masters. Got any good hints? Happy in a bountiful village. Alright, it sounds like we're going to the Golden Settlement. And actually, I can get there pretty much instantly by pressing buttons. But only the correct buttons work. It's funny how that goes. So, Golden Settlement is right over here. And in the Golden Settlement, I don't remember this bug's name right now. Guess we're about to find out. But during the festival... Oh! This can also end a quest, I think. Kenny has traveled all around and finally returned to where we started and gave us a lore book. Hooray! Actually, I guess that wasn't a quest. It's just a way to get one of the lore books, I suppose. Your spy card players! So yeah, we saw her battling Carmita during the Golden Festival. Alright, yeah, you're on. Time to rumble. My deck is still not perfect, but I'm just going to reuse it for expediency, and hopefully it will be good enough. And let's open with a Chomper. Hooray! She lost a coin flip. Round 2. Let's play... I'm not sure if she probably has numbnails in her deck, so let's do these so that if my zombie ant gets numbed, I'll still be okay. Oh, it's an Acornling. Darn. And 1 to defense. Alright, those coin flips are gonna randomize things a bit. Even if I have good strategy, I might not win. Let's throw down a band. Oops. Or throw down nothing. Sure. I didn't mean to press that button, actually, so I accidentally just lost a round. But it's fine. I think probably playing these and hoping for attack is going to be enough is a good thing to do, and it is! Hooray! So having the 1 in front helped there because it got numbed and we kept our 3 going. So that's a way where little cards can be good. However, in this point, I think I'm just going to throw out the Bellastos and hope for the best, because it looks like she's got a boss and a mini-boss and all kinds of things. And hey, it wins, hooray. And she used some of her good cards as a result. And now we got a 7, so it seems like I'm playing a 1 and a 3 and a 3, just because it just sounds good. Alright, lost a coin flip, and so I win. She's down to 1 hit point. And sure, let's just do this, and that'll probably win. Yeah, it ended up tying because she managed to numb one of my attackers. Alright, but now we're up to 9, and I can just play all these cards. And she doesn't have that many cards, and so we'll probably win. Unless she wins 2 coin flips. Lost 1, lost 1. She won 2 coin flips, but I still had enough attack, because she didn't have much attack in that hand. And so we win. Hooray. You had to spy the ropes, don't lie. Alright, halfway there. Taking shade, always cool. Alright, and so that is going to be in Defiant Root, the guy who's hiding in the shade on the right-hand side of the town. So let's go over there. And yeah, I could probably take out one more. Alright, but we'll have to save the rest of our spy cards for next time. Also, while I'm here, I'm gonna need to see Queen Bianca to talk to her, which will open up another quest as well. Because I never talked to her after we did the Honey Factory. And that's the reason I never found out about the wasps using the midges to attack the power plant. Alright. Alright, bring it on, Card Master. Shady guy. Yeah, we'll reuse our old deck. It's still not very good, but it seems like this game is pretty easy in terms of the way the AI plays against you. Sure, throw out a Chomper. That way we can break even. Round 2, fight! Irondale's not great. Just in case he throws out a single attacker, this is numbing, and that would break even, and I've got 2 of them, so... yeah, alright. So 0 to 0. Broke even, that's fine. Okay, I've got 4. Looks like it's probably Mothra and a Chomper. It's a shame I can't wait for Zasp. I could also just do... I think I'm gonna do this. And just hope to get lucky. Yeah, he had a burglar for 4. I'm not sure if that was a good thing to do or not, but I'm hoping that I can get Mothra and Zasp together in a little bit. Like right now. Yes, let's play them together, since they coordinate. And... hooray! I'm a winner. And I got some lifesteal, and so now I'm back up to 5, and he's down to 4. With 6... guess let's throw out a Bellastos. And that'll allow us to break even, great. And then we can each spend 7. And so I guess Zombie Ant Bellastos. And yeah, that should probably work. Oh, the Cackling got super defense. And so he manages to hold up. I don't like the coin flips, and so I didn't include any coin flips in my deck. My deck doesn't exactly coordinate here. He has a bunch of attacker and effect cards, though. I'm gonna try something crazy. This probably won't work, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Yeah, I had 4 attack cards that he was able to play, so I was able to numb 2 of them and have a bunch of defense, but I still came up just short. Alright. It almost kind of worked, but it didn't work. Let's see, I can spend 9. So I guess Chomper and a Burglar and a Mother Chomper. Oh, I can't spend that much, hold on. Guess a Chomper and a Mother Chomper? Yeah. Not in great shape here, honestly. Oh, he's got the Tidal Worm, numb all attackers. That's a very powerful card. I haven't defeated that bounty guy to get him in my deck yet. With 10, seems pretty clear. I like playing Zas and Mothra together, though. But I'm behind, so I think I just need to do this. Oh, he had Mothra. Alright, well, I managed to win with more attack. And that's what's important. Hooray! With 10... Ew. I think I'm going to play nothing and just intentionally lose this turn and get some better cards. Unfortunately, he threw a bunch at me. So he wasted his deck, and so he's going to have a smaller hand next time. Although it does have Boss, which I guess is the Tidal Worm, I know. So it's going to numb all attackers. Okay, that's useful information, actually, for me. However, these are not attackers, these are mini-bosses. So if I do that, presumably I will win, or at least break even. Yeah, that's good. And he just spent one of his best cards. And so now, a Mother Chomper and some Chompers should do very well. Yeah, I think despite the fact that I have 2 TP unspent, well... Actually, I think I'll throw the Iron Nail in there as well. Yeah, I think that's going to be better hand, actually, because, yeah, I'll numb one of his burglars. Yeah, now we totally win. Alright, prepare to get burgled. And from here, yeah, I guess 10 is the most TP that you ever end up spending in a round, and so I guess I'll just do a bunch of attackers and hope that that's enough. Lose your coin flip. Hooray, he lost his coin flip, and therefore I won the battle. And in round 14, yeah, I guess we'll just play these and hope for the best. And it turns out that my best is pretty good. And so we've won. Alright. Fantastic. I've lost to a rookie. 3-suit card. Yeah, my deck is suboptimal and I'm still winning pretty easily. So I think the opponents are not very good at this game or don't build good decks or something. In any case, I think that's all we have time for today. So I will say that I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day. And next time, we will continue playing some card games and also doing some other stuff. In Bug Fables, Mystery Metal Randomizer, do all the quests thingamabobber, where we're having fun. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.